Hey there Magic One, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Before we jump on in, this short introduction will cover how you can book a personal reading or healing, connect with me beyond YouTube, and learn intuitive tarot with me for free. That's right, you heard correctly. You'll have to watch on to find out how. If none of this interests you, feel free to skip this introduction by clicking on the video progress bar. All of the links for everything I discuss in this introduction are clearly set out for you in the video description down below. I'd love to perform a personal reading or healing for you. Follow the link below to check out the offerings on my website. Readings and healings of different durations are available, including handwritten tarot letters direct from me to you. To connect with me beyond YouTube, join my karmic community to be part of a guided self-development journey, hear updates from me, and receive special offers. You can also find me on Instagram and on Facebook, where I share more inspo and insights, but please do use the links provided below, as unfortunately there are fake accounts out there. If you're intrigued by tarot and want to learn to guide yourself, I have a free mini course to get you started, and I've designed it just for you. You'll find the link down below and you can follow that to gain immediate access to this interactive online course, which includes over 40 minutes of video. To learn all the basics of tarot and my signature process for reading tarot from the heart, you can join the initiation, which is my 4-week journey that'll take you deeper into the art. Or check out my other channel, the Wild Lotus School of Tarot, where I share my knowledge, experience, tips and tricks to help people like you get started reading tarot. Well, that's it from me for now. I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get on with your reading. Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for September 26th to October the 2nd. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. So 9 cards is what we have. We've got 3 for your recent past, 3 for your focused energy, 3 for your future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So wow, we've got the world in the reading, and this is the very last major arcana, Virgo, that comes after the final judgment. So I'm wondering if you are in the final judgment in a situation that you're in right now. Okay, so the final judgment can feel, quite intense, but it is a really profound awakening energy where you realize what you need to do in order to liberate yourself from a situation which I think has been holding you back for a while, okay? Maybe keeping you playing smaller, keeping you in the known. I mean, you've got this beautiful glowing potential of the Ace of Wands at the heart of your reading, and I just feel there's a new direction opening up for you. So let's go with the oracles first. The first one out is raw intention. So you might be getting really, really clear on your intentions of what you're really wanting. And this alchemy is, the universe is working with you on this, has gotten you've gotten the attention of the universe, and it just feels like sliding doors are happening for you. Nourish the sacred feminine, okay? The feminine energy is the Empress energy for me. It's allowing things to unfold. It is the energy of surrender and intuition. But of course, we need to take action in alignment with that as well. And that kind of flows through quite nicely to surrender to the divine. Like, the universe has heard your calls. Energy is shifting. Are you ready to move with it? So Virgo, we actually have your major arcana, the Hermit, and your minor arcana, the Knight of Pentacles here, which means I feel like you can come back to yourself, come back into your power. But I also feel this indicates that it's going to be you taking the action here, okay? Now it sits next to the Hanged Man. So you've been feeling a little bit stuck or stalemated in this situation for a while. It's clear that you're at a crossroads with the Two of Swords here also. Now, with the Hanged Man, we can feel like we are waiting or stuck, and that can be because we're resisting an ending, okay? Hanged Man number 12 in the major arcana, Death card number 13. So I often say that the pathway to liberation is acceptance that an ending has has, you know, is inevitable, is coming, because the situation you're in, and I feel like it's a relationship with the Lovers here, has had its full growth, has had its summer, has had its season. And as I mentioned, I feel like you're going through the final judgment, which is the awakening, the enlightenment of this, that really we're looking at an ending here. And I think that you've been on the lost path for a while with this. I mean, the Hermit for me is this period of soul searching, of self-reflection, and I feel like you haven't been able to find the answer that's had you go, yeah, I'm staying here. And I just feel that you're ready to cross the threshold into this acceptance of, yeah, I think we're looking at an ending here. Three of Swords, the Lovers, Two of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're at that crossroads, and now you're trying to make that final decision is what I feel. Three of Swords, yeah, it is painful for everybody. Even if you're the initiator, it doesn't mean to say that you're not hurting as well. This was a soul contract and you came together for a reason. You might have children together. You might have, you know, built up finance, home together. You've had a chapter together, right? But like most things, you know, there is an end point, and I just feel that that's where you're at. Now, in terms of signs here, I do have Gemini with the Lovers, Libra, Queen of Swords. I have Taurus with the King of Pentacles, and Virgo, I've got your energy as well. I also feel that for some of you, the Ace of Wands at the heart of the reading, there may have been another offer, or you might have felt energy somewhere else, okay? The Ace of Wands can be a new connection, new chemistry, or just new potential and new growth. I do feel it's in a different situation, okay? I don't feel like it's within this situation here. The Queen of Swords linking to Libra energy for me is the nod to justice. And justice says there needs to be a change or a modification here to bring those karmic scales back into balance. Now, this can also mean there's a legal component, a contractual component, whether you own property together, whether there's a divorce here. You might need to seek some legal advice, or you might be needing to go through one of those processes. And that could be a bit of work, Eight of Pentacles, and that can be the very thing that puts people off going through this process. Is it going to be expensive? Is it going to take time? You know, is it just too much to go through? Should I just consider that this is my lot and stay there, although I can't because I'm feeling stuck, I'm feeling unfulfilled, trying to seek the answers, and I haven't been able to find that equation. And that is where you get to the point, Virgo, where it's like, I just need to surrender to the divine. I'm being led somewhere, I'm being guided somewhere. The universe has brought in this Ace of Wands as the catalyst for change, to make you realize what is waiting for you outside this situation. When making your decision with the Two of Swords, I always say, use your fact and logic. What are the pros and cons? What is the energy of the situation that you're in? Because if there isn't the work of transformation, you will continue to get a similar result moving into the future. Now, if that's what you want, Virgo, free will, you can choose either way. But if you're wanting the energy of the Ace of Wands and it doesn't exist in this situation, you will need to close the cycle. It's also important to use your intuition. See the Moon energy up here, which is, really acknowledging your divine truth and what you're really feeling as well, and then moving in alignment with that. So the World is here, and as I mentioned, it's the final major arcana. It's actually a huge card of victory through ending what needs to be ended so that you can move powerfully into your next cycle. It's almost like a karmic graduation. Yes, it feels vulnerable. And yes, at one point you manifested this relationship, this partnership, and you felt really good about it. And, it was good for a long time. But once we've achieved the soul lesson and the growth from a situation, usually, just like the seasons of the year, it comes into the winter where things start dying down a little bit, right? And sometimes after that, it can go a little bit toxic as well. There's all indications that maybe it's time to actually consider ending this. So the World says, yeah, I think it's had its time. It's gone around for its full cycle. And now you're trying, the universe is trying to bring you new energy. Now, I've got the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here. Okay, so it feels like it is going to take you a little bit of time and energy to move to the new, and patience is going to be really important here. I also do feel that there is a monetary, assetary or home component here that will need to be resolved. The King of Pentacles, you know, this might be the partner that you're dealing with. They might be quite financial. They might have been in control of the finances. You know, it might take a while for them to sign the contract, or, you know, there could be that sort of block there. But ultimately, with the Knight of Pentacles, if you make a plan, if you put the first step in action, you're patient, you wait, you go through the right channels, you get your legal advice, you know, you can close the cycle. But of course, these things don't happen overnight. Let's get another one for the outcome. Two of Cups. Yeah, I think that is the partner energy there. It's the King of Pentacles. Somebody also who has been a bit of a rock for you, and you know, it feels like there is a really like an established home or an established relationship here. It could be the new person. That's possible also. It's what you're moving towards. Page of Wands. Yeah, I always see in this particular Page of Wands someone who's looking over their shoulder and going, this has actually been good, you know, I have actually grown a lot here and learned a lot, but now it's time for me to go into the light, into the portal, into a new chapter. We just see three people here in these cards that are kind of like going through, you know, going through a portal of change, entering a new cycle. And almost it's like a cocoon. It's like, I can only transform beyond this situation. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it just feels like there are so many more opportunities waiting for you, but don't, you know, become confused here, because the Seven of Cups can be that energy. Yeah, we're back to justice. Okay. So we're at the justice point, and I just feel that that is a severing of ties to bring things back into balance. And you can acknowledge the good, okay? Acknowledge the good, but your new growth is waiting for you in a new direction. So Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do keep in mind, being a general reading for the collective may or may not resonate for you in its entirety, or maybe not at all. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do love connecting with you over there, and also hit the subscribe button if you don't mind, because that supports the channel, keeps a lot of the free readings coming. I'm just wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead, Virgo. Do take care. Bye for now.